Greetings Earthlings, it is your boy Kosher Nostra back with another sneaker unboxing, review, and on feet guys. Let's jump right into another one, fam.
From the attic.
Alright fam, if a Kyrie's dropping, you know I'm out there picking it up. In a size 11 Nike Kyrie 5, the colorway is obsidian / light current blue. I believe that's what the LT stands for. Fam, let's pull these 5s out the box and check this colorway out. Alright guys, there is the sneaker in hand, the Nike Kyrie 5 and what is being dubbed the UFO colorway. This is a solid pickup for me. Having said that, if you were to take away one or two features of the shoe, I think it would be incredibly bland and it could definitely use something to spice it up. For me, I think it's gonna have to be that lace swap. We're gonna have to hit up the fam at DMG Laces and find that perfect colored lace, something to match this outsole, I think, to really spice this colorway up and make it pop a little bit more. I really wish that they had done something a little bit more with the upper of these shoes, but that's just a few gripes that I have about these things. I get it, I understand why they did it. You want to release these colorways and you want them to appeal to the masses and people to go out and pick them up and be able to rock them with outfits pretty easily, and not just releasing them for uber crazy sneakerheads like myself that have a million sneakers and are just looking for something really different with each colorway to sort of distinguish it and validate picking up that sneaker. This shoe itself is dominated by the color navy, which we've seen a few Kyrie 5s thus far that have really had navy uppers that have really dominated a lot of it. The third eye vision really sticks out prominently in my head as something that would be really similar. You've got this very dark navy, almost a black depending on how the lighting is, but it's definitely navy, which dominates everything about this shoe, from the toe cap to the medial and lateral portions of the shoe to the laces to the shroud to most of the tongue, all the way to the heel cap on this sneaker. It's navy. To break up some of that monotony on the lateral portion, you've got this blue Nike swoosh, which is outlined in sort of this seafoam green. To me, the colorway, it really gives me a Seattle Seahawks vibe when I'm taking in a lot of these colors. Just when you see that sort of navy color mixed with sort of like almost a sky blue, a little bit darker than a sky blue, and then that sort of seafoam limey kind of green color. Whenever you throw those colors together, to me, I always think Seattle Seahawks. That definitely is what dominates the shoe. So this shoe would go great with the Seattle Seahawks jersey, in my opinion. As you work your way to the midsole of the sneaker, you've got a lot more of that sort of light blue. It's not exactly sky blue. It's a little bit more creamy, a little bit more cyan, I guess I want to say. And that color definitely dominates most of the outsole. You do have some hits of white to give it a little bit more of a marbled look on that outsole. And then there is also, while it's not as abundant, some more hits of that sort of seafoam, Seahawk green on the outsole as well. As you work your way up that outsole and get closer to the front toe cap of the shoe, on the outsole you have a lot more splashes of that Seahawk green. I kind of wish that they had thrown more of that on there, or maybe on one shoe gone with predominantly blue on that outsole, and then on the other shoe gone with predominantly green. But that's just me. They didn't do that. One shoe does seem to have a little bit more green on that toe cap area. It stands out a little bit more on the outsole than the other, but not dramatically so. Of course, you have all those eyes down below on that outsole. Turning your way back to the upper of the shoe, as we start to make our way up the shroud, there's some white speckling going up the shroud, which is really supposed to represent, in my opinion, space. It's supposed to be sort of like stars and planets and stuff, like what you would see when you look into the nighttime sky. And very prominently positioned as you get your way to the top portion of that shroud, you have a dope little plastic UFO. That UFO is that sort of traditional old school flying saucer look. You got the 3 little landing pods coming off of it. The actual dome to the flying saucer is made out of a half basketball. A nice little touch. Definitely the standout feature of the sneaker. It's placed right where they placed that Duke Blue Devil emblem on the Duke Brotherhood Kyrie colorway. The way that they alternated that Seahawk blue and green on the actual tongue of the shoe itself. And then as you work your way out from the logo of the tongue, there's sort of splashes of that green and blue. Of course, as you turn your way back to that heel portion of the shoe, the all-seeing eye makes its return, as it has on a lot of these Kyrie 5 colorways. Again, you have that galaxy speckling on that back heel portion as well. All in all, Like I said, a solid pickup. I like these things. That little UFO really speaks to me. Kyrie definitely is known for some of his wild beliefs, and while I can't say I agree with all of them, I'm not that versed in his arguments, I guess, you know, in defending some of his viewpoints, but I definitely respect the fact that he's willing to form his own viewpoints. That's something that a lot of people nowadays do not do. They're just kind of spoon-fed anything that's out there in the news or on TV or whatever, and because it's said to them and it's on TV, it's on the internet, it must be true. Fam, what do you think of these sneakers? You guys picking these things up? Is this something you'll just wait and let sit for a little bit and see if it goes on sale? Let me know what you guys think of these. Smash that thumbs up or down button for me, guys. Throw me a comment down below and I will respond. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys for all your support. Stay blessed, fam. Happy Easter to you and your family. Much love, guys. Peace.